Jason Mraz, I won't give up. Now what I really like about this song is a new way to play G, new way to play D, nice little fill-ins, basically using 3 notes, which leads into the new G and also takes you back down to the A. But before we go any further, please make sure you do have a copy of the PDF file. If you don't, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send it to you. And we're going to zoom in nice and close and see what our fretting hand is doing. I am using a pick for this, by the way. It helps bring the bass notes out. It brings it out nice and clear, where I find my fingers can do it, but it tends to lose a bit. It tends to get a bit mellow for me. It loses that bright crispness. So I would suggest a pick, but it's not a must. Okay, enough talking, on with the chord shapes. Here we go. Now the opening riff is basically on your 4th string, on the D string, that one there. And the numbers, the 0, 0, 0, 2, 4, which is about halfway on the right hand side of the PDF, it starts with something like this. Now at different times of the song he sometimes does this, then he does a double. So he plays with the rhythm. So what I'm going to do over here, just to get you started, is I'm going to do a double single and into it like that. Okay, so double 0, and if you put a double and an extra 0, it also sounds nice. So play with it. In essence, those are the 3 notes: open 4th, fretted at number 2, fretted number 4, and then we're going to go into this note here, which is the opening note for the G chord. Now normally G is like this, we're playing G like that, which is basically the F shape at fret number 1. Notice my capo is on there, so if your guitar sounds a bit whack, because your capo is not on, the PDF did mention that. And we're taking this F shape to fret number 3. So first finger flat, first 2 strings, 3rd fret. Ring finger number 2, sorry, middle finger number 2 is going to the 3rd string, and your ring finger is going to the 4th string, fret number 5, and here's your new G. And this bass note on your 4th string, there it is, and then the other fingers follow through like that. Now from there you're going to go down to a new D. Now this is your normal D. You can use your pinky on top, but I think this is a very impractical way of doing the D with the F sharp. I would rather go back to this G shape. Notice my first fingers across 2 or 3 strings. In fact, 3 is even better, because if you go from this G to our new D, it's firstly 1 fret back, first finger, which is now waving at you, is across 3 strings, and the middle finger comes down to the 2nd string. So here's your new D-shaped chord. And what sounds quite cool there on the bass notes, I'm sure you can recognize that riff inside the song. And if you put those notes with the chords, it's going to sound really cool. Now on the strumming hand, I just want to focus across it to the strumming. Your basic rhythm pattern is sort of down, down, up, down, like that. One more time, slow motion, down, down, up, down. And when you change, that's the G chord you can see in the top corner over here. When I move back, maybe a different angle might be quite nice. 3 strings, middle finger down. We do 2 bars of that. And you can see there, basically, with the riff, and we got that rhythm, that basic down, down, up, down, nice and easy, nice little swing to it, nice and relaxed. And now on to the last riff before we go to the A. With the A, we're going to first of all do a little hammer on from the 2 to the 4. It doesn't show this on the PDF. The PDF just goes 4, 2, 0 like that. And then the next note, that is actually part of the the A chord. Now on the A chord it should be fingers 1 on the 4th string, middle finger on the 3rd, and your ring finger on the 2nd, but my little fat pudgy fingers aren't happy with this. So what I've found works well for me, you don't have to do it, try it if there's a problem. If it works, cool. If it doesn't, whatever method is good for you, it's cool. My 1st and 2nd fingers are swap around, so middle finger goes up, 1st finger comes down, and I like my A like that. Okay, but before you get to the A, instead of going 4 2 0 A, try this little hammer on. So you pick the 2, but you hammer on to the 4 really quick. So you can hear these 2 notes, but it feels like 1. And you're back to your phrase again. So you want to play through with me. That'll be pretty cool. I'm going to take you through one verse now. And listen to the original. He doesn't play that 024 exactly the same every time round. So I'm not going to cover every variation. You've got the basic idea. Play it, make it your own. But let's just take it through so you can just make sure you've got understanding for the verse. Are you ready? 1 2 3. Be the beginning of the 2nd verse. Now for the chorus here I would do normal chords like G and D. You can do a bar chord B minor if you want to, which means 1st finger barring, middle finger there, ring finger pinky. But I'm quite happy if you just play the normal B minor like this as well, with fingers 1 2 and then 3 and 4 accordingly. That's going to work fine. And you're going to go to the A. So if I add the rhythm, it's going to sound something like this. Now the cool thing with the chorus is there's no riffs, there's none of these, none of those little falls inside there. Just straight 6 counts, in other words a 6/8 rhythm, and you're going to play it through for each chord. So it's G, 1 2 3 4 5 6, D, 3 4 5 6, B minor is a normal chord. Now on the last line, when you go to the A, you're going to go 1 2 3 4 5 6, stop, 2 3 4 5 6, and then you're going to go. And you'll notice that was a little bit different from the intro, but I'm going to show you that now. Now the rhythm does change a bit as we just said, and when he sings, and when you're needing your space, you're going to go, and you're needing your, and all that's really changing there is going 0 2 4 2. So that 2 wasn't in there before, because remember the original went, and then sometimes it just went, and now it's going. So there's little twists as you go through the song that are really, really important to us. So please make sure you listen to the song, try and sing along with it. I'm not going to sing because A, I don't sound like Jason Mraz, and B, I'd like you to watch the video finished. Okay, but you got the idea for the riffs and the tabs. Listen to the original and see if you can pick up that part where he goes, when you need and you're into the piece from there on. Now the only part of the song we haven't really tackled is the bridge. This is quite unusual because he stays on the G for really, really long. So when he sings, I don't want to be someone who walks away so easily, he holds the G for some time. So you're going to have something like this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 and then back to G, onto the A. So you just keep that rhythm going. C, onto the A. You just simply follow those chords as they're written down. It shouldn't be any challenge, that part of the song. That should be your walkthrough. Just listen to the song, sing along with it, play along with it, make sure your capo is at fret 2 like we mentioned earlier, and the song should work out really, really well. If there's any questions, please, you're welcome to drop me a WhatsApp. Be more than happy to try my best to answer you, and have a blessed, awesome, fantastic week.